As the market capitulated back into bearish territory, blood on the streets, rinse and repeat. Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea, hey. Good morning, everybody. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the winds blow. The humble opinion of this piano Zamboni bringing the FOMO index has dropped down to 50 from yesterday's 52. Bitcoin dominance is 49%. 24-hour volume is 35 billion. The overall market cap 1.13 trillion. Give or take 100 million. Well, we talked about this ad nauseum for weeks, so it should have come as no surprise to anyone in this boutique community when Bitcoin price action, well, she took a little dump. The wick has also been sacrificed to the gods of wickedness, down at 28.5-ish. You take the pull, you slide it all, the breakout point, and then we're all at 28.2-ish. Shakira. If this level breaks, we could see a short squeeze down to 28.2-ish. You take the pull, you slide it all, the breakout point, and then we're all at, oh snap, 28.2. Seems like a lot of action is side-eyeing that price point. But if we can't hold her, we'll likely drop to the 50% fib, which is down at, oh snap, 28.2. Geez, that price point again. I can see price action just kind of fluttering down to test support 28.2-ish. I wouldn't be surprised to see us flutter down to the 50% fib at 28.2. Bearish bad breath could dump us down through this low volume pocket to 28.2. We may shame dump down to the dastardly 28.2 support level we've been droning on and on about ad nauseum for weeks now. The next jump down from here would be the 50% fib, which is at, for the love of Pete, 28.2. And one last thing, and where's support? Well, she's at 28.2, don't you know? A level we've been droning on and on about ad nauseum. Heavens to Murgatroyd, she didn't do just that. After testing our channel of eternal monotony support with its purse, price action took a run at and pummeled its way through, finding a bottom and a bounce at 28.3 and has fluttered up to, at time of production, 28.5. So we are in a new channel with resistance now up 28.9 and support down at 28K, which is this humble piano's opinion of where we'll likely go to fulfill this bearish move before we make a reversal. Now over on the ding-dong, those pesky brats and their folklorian myth of sacrificial wicks did come true, with both of these wicks getting candlesticked right here. And you can see how that low volume pocket did drop us rather quickly down to our channel of support. I'd like to see price action get up and above this volume pocket at 29.2, which is also in the loving arms of the 20 moving average. If we don't see recovery back up to and over that level, well, there's a high probability we'll continue down to test support 28.2, and well, hopefully we get the bounce we need to rally back up. Quick look at the Wookiee. Sees our free throw analogy. Well, she's coming to fruition. We've almost fulfilled its destiny with the ball landing on our ascending channel support line way down at 27.4, which is also at the 2 hundo moving average, a level we don't want to be underneath. It's also the goldenest of golden ratios, the Siggity 1.8% fib, so she's all playing out as we've talked about. And this is just how the market ebbs and flows. Nothing goes up in a straight line, and this is the third in so many rallies and pullbacks that we've seen since our bottom back in November 22. Now, my main level I'm keeping my papers on is this 27.4 level, as breaking down from here would put us under the 2 hundo moving average, which would put us back into major bearish territory. So as long as we can stay above her, we're still putting in higher lows and higher highs. And would you look at that, my friends? The sun's up. It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth, a day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days, but we're lucky enough to have them anyway. So get out there and knock 'em dead. And remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected elites. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And we'll be going live right away, so grab yourself a cup of coffee and join me for a quick one. And sing me out, won't you? I run the banks of boom dash bang, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, whoa, ching. Another beautiful day here on planet Earth, a day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days, but we're lucky enough to have them anyways. It's sunny out here. I like it. It's nice. 15 degrees, 16 degrees. My perfect day here. Good morning, everybody. Terry Rooster, Remedial Joe, pianomattyb, OG, helping build the channel. Kelly McBride, Brendan, Bobby Freeman, pianomattyb, OG, helping to build the channel. Squatchy J in Kansas. Johnny December, pianomattyb, OG, helping build the channel. Storm Chasing Video, pianomattyb, OG, helping build the channel. Venom, Sneaky Pete, Vaporizers, David Richards, Misco, pianomattyb, OG, helping build the channel. Baseball and Crypto, Moxic Waste. Christopher Selden with the brand new wrench. Jolly Peanut, Terry Crow, Peanut. pianomattyb, OG, helping build the channel. Troy N, Big Money, Big G Money, Dave Digital, One Hit Wonder, Randy Ibid, Daddy Zach. See, is what I'm doing during the video. Writing down the names. Trent Eckler, good morning. OGs representing. Yeah, I don't think there's been this many pianomattyb OGs in the morning stream ever. If you can believe it. That little retrospective on 28.2, I cut clips out because it was just too long. Like, I mean, if you really think about it, I almost think half the video was
that retrospective. And I mean, it's a little long. So I cut out at least, I don't know, four 28.2s that I had talked about previously. That's how I know the probabilities are high for price action to hit certain places. And we talked about this a couple days ago, actually, on the live stream, how 28.2 keeps on coming up. And when I read my scripts back in the morning, I highlight the numbers, and 28.2 is so many 28.2s that I really feel it's inevitable that price gets there. Baseball and Crypto, have you listened to Conspiracy Music Guru? Oh, no. I will. I'll check them out. Conspiracy Music? Hey, two things I'm into. It happened before with another price level. I can't remember, but it was a very long retrospective. You know, when the TV comes in and it kind of looks like an old TV. But yeah, I had to cut her down. It was just too long. Would have been half the video. Bobby Freeman says, I've been waiting for 28.2, so maybe we can head up. Yeah, well, if you were trading 28.2, you missed it by 100 because it really only got to 28.3. So, yeah, and once those pesky little brats came in with their folklorian myth about the enchanted wicks sacrificed to the gods of wickedness, that's when you know. Once those wicks are getting close, it's almost an inevitability, those pesky little brats. So now that was hit, 28.2, the next price point I'm kind of keeping my papers on is 27.4. Because that is, to me, the barometer of bullish health. Like I said on the Wookiee there, above it, you know, we're still bullish. Below it, we're in historic bearish country, and we just don't want to be there. And I mean, you know, we could dip down through it, but September coming, geez, I kind of feel like it can do that. Get under 27.4. Unfortunately, because September, I mean, we've talked about this too historically. 75% of the last Septembers of Bitcoin's history, 8 out of 12, has been bearish, with average returns negative, -5%. So negative 5%, what is that? Roughly 1,500. That'll take us down to 2,700 for sure. So we'll see. And who cares? I mean, at the end of the day, we're like the people in the stream right now, we're all OGs. Like, I mean, the price could hit 10K and we'll all likely be happy. So we're not going anywhere. No one's chasing us away. We're not selling our bags because old Scotch on the Rocks, Booze Breath, Jerry Pow Pow, ching-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, hints that they're a little more hawkish. You know, that to me, the sell-off is just the quant bots reacting to the algorithm. Oh, he's hawkish. Sell, right? That's all that's doing. You're not like the concept of retail traders sitting there like, what are the FOMC minutes? I hope it's not hawkish. Oh, it's hawkish. Sell. It's just not happening, right? So this is just the quant bots, robot quant bots. One Hit Wonder has been in here since BitBoy. Yes. BitBoy was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, 2021, the summer of the end of June 2021, 22, 23. Yeah. It's almost hard for me to believe that I've been doing this for 2 years because it seems longer, yet it's only been 2 years. It's been bizarre. This YouTube game is it's a bizarre game. This is Thursday. So Thursday is my auction day where I go and do the auction. Clickety-biggity-bye. Misco found me on BitBoy channel as well. Yes, forever grateful to Ben and those guys for having me on. I mean, guys, this I wouldn't be here without them. That's for sure. So today, this is a long day. I was thinking about it. Get up at 4 a.m. Probably, well, today I was up at 2. Sometimes when I get up at 2, like, I'm not going to get back to bed, so I just sit there and listen to a podcast or something. The next thing you know, it's 3:30. The coffee's made. I can smell it. I go up and have some. So do this. After this, I'll go to the auction. Do the auction till 1:30 or 2. Drive home, pick up my piano, and go play this gig outdoors at the Hargrave Market till 6:30. So what is that? It's like a 16-hour day. That's long. I mean, I couldn't do it if that was a job. If that was a job, I would be hating my life. But it's generally all kind of artistic. Even being an auctioneer, there's an art to it. So I kind of enjoy it as well. Moxic Waste. Yep, I've been here since your morning bit on BitBoy too. Thanks for sticking around, Moxic Waste. It's been a fun ride. That's for sure. Those BitBoy days, they're crazy. Baseball and crypto, you need a nap in between. You know what? Yes, Captain Swanky Pants. I work at Odessa Auction. I don't think it's called Odessa anymore. It's called, I don't know. I'm like the last of the contractors. Most people work there, but I just go and do the auction, go out. It's Open Lane. It's called Open Lane now. Yes, Captain Swanky Pants. Hey, pianomattyb OG. Thanks for joining, helping build the channel, Captain Swanky Pants. Yes, I do work at Odessa. I'm an auctioneer there on Thursdays. About naps, baseball and crypto. Around 3 o'clock, I always feel a need for a nap because that's basically my 12-hour mark. And when I first started on BitBoy, I thought, what's wrong with me? I'm always tired at 3 o'clock. And of course, that's 12 hours. So a normal person gets up at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. And by 8 a.m., 9 a.m. that night, they're tired, right? So I got tired. What I've been doing lately is, remember that ice bath I bought in a caffeine haze? It's too much coffee, bye, right? I bought this ice bath. It came, I forgot I bought it. I've been taking them for the past 8 days. And when I feel that need for the nap, I do that ice bath, and man, right to the moon I go, right until I go to bed at 8. I mean, it's a good 5 hours of boom, I'm up there again with the energy. And it's an interesting challenge. Earth Scum, you get the OG sticker, you subscribe, you become a member. It's called the pianomattyb OG. I think it's right by the chat, or if you click on money or plus, maybe, I'm not sure. And so, geez, what was I talking about there? The ice bath? I lost my train of thought. Yeah. Anyway, that ice bath gets me to that next level. Oh, it's a great challenge. So once you're in it, I mean, we've all jumped in a lake, right? So, car dealer and Captain Swanky Pants, car dealer in Washington State. I'm a tune into the sale today. Love working the auctions. Yes, make sure. I'll be on A Lane. So tune into A Lane and put in Captain Swanky Pants, and I'll know it's you. That'll be kind of fun. That's like our metaverses kind of joining together in another metaverse world, etc. So we've all jumped in a lake. We know how cold it is. It's just getting in there, right? So getting in there takes about. You're supposed to go kerplunk, but I got it in a stand-up shower, right? I'll put a picture. It looks funny because I just shoved it in the stand-up shower. And so I can't get it past 14 degrees. I put a bunch of ice in it, and I do my best. I want to get it to 10, but it's funny. Every degree down, 16, 15, Moxic Waste. Thanks for becoming a pianomattyb OG, building this channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Once we get to 30, we will start doing private piano concerts for the OGs when there's nights off at the Jimmy. When they close, we'll just go in there and we'll do a concert. No one else will be there. It'll be empty, but we'll do it, and we'll just take your requests and double down, do some more talking and answer some questions and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for coming, pianomattyb OG. So I do recommend the ice bath if you ever have that nap lull. I mean, as nice as it is to take a nap, I'm a bad napper. Because when I wake up, I'm a miserable little so-and-so. It's like, I don't know what happened to me, but I'm so miserable after a nap that it's enough for me to not take the nap. Deucey Does Crypto, my first time catching live. Well, welcome, Deucey Deuce. Over 100 people watching. Yeah, this is maybe one of the better streams we've had, Bobby Freeman. Yesterday, not so much. I'm attributing to that dark thumbnail. You know, that's what happens in the YouTube game. You start thinking, well, why did yesterday's video not perform as well? And you think, well, maybe it was the dark. It was a dark themed thumbnail. So today I went back to just the mug in the corner and an exclamation point. So there, to me, I sometimes take the thumbnail to a level that is unnecessary. I put too much time into it. I mean, I don't know if it does make a difference. I've had some thumbnails which I thought were just amazing. Video didn't do well. Then I've had some thumbnails where I just kind of like stamped the ticket, blah, blah, blah. And it did well. So I don't think it has much to do with the thumbnail. JB, I'm trying to learn auctioneering. Any tips or suggestions? Well, JB, here's a lesson that I will tell you that I learned from watching people learn. There was a lot of times where I thought certain auctioneers were just never going to get there because they didn't have the timbre in their voice. You know, there's a certain bass frequency that just relaxes the listener. A lower frequency kind of grabs attention, and these people, Aussie Crypto, thanks for becoming a pianomattyb. Wow, this is a great stream. Two pianomattyb OGs. Thank you. You're building a channel. Much appreciated. But over time, these little so-and-sos with brutal voices got there just through enough practice that I became a firm believer that you give anyone the mic for long enough, they'll get there. So when you're learning and you're trying to do your filler words, just know you may sound bad, but we all sounded bad. And we all get better the longer we do it. There was these two brothers who are currently still working with me at Odessa. That is how math works, Bobby Freeman. That's right. Their name Ishwar and Abdel. They're brothers. And when they started, they were bid callers, bid spotters, which if you've ever been to an auction, 7 months, Remedial Joe. You're one of the actually classic OGs. Thanks, buddy. When they first started, they were bid spotters. So if you've ever been to an auction, that's when the people go, yep. We don't have them anymore because it's a virtual auction. There's no one there. I'm just all online. It's international. It's much easier. But they were really great bid callers, and they didn't want to be auctioneers. But they were kind of put in by the powers that be. When they started, they weren't good. They kind of still had a thick accent, and they just they weren't there. But so I stopped doing the auction, and then COVID came. They kept doing the auction, And over 2 years, when they called me back to do the auction, I walked in and I saw these two brothers and I was like, holy smokes, these guys sound like pros. They were just like, their filler words were killer. They just went from zero to hero as an auctioneer. So JB, you just got to stick with it and you'll get better. A lot of practice and practice on the block. You know what I mean by the block? Like when you get time in an auction, take as much time as they give you to learn, even if you're lousy, because you will get there as long as you do it. I'm a firm believer. Put someone on that block long enough, they will become a good auctioneer. And that's my lesson for auctioneering today. I told you guys before that my filler words were drum descriptions. Thank you for the TA, Bobby Freeman. Where do you think Biddy will go around the halving end of this year? Do you mean 2023 or do you mean the end of 2024? I'm just generally looking for a 10x from here, Bobby. 300K, I think with the institutional FOMO that we could see, I think 300K, a 10x isn't a pipe dream. I mean, with the trillions sitting on the sideline, I think that is quite the possibility. So, I don't know. I have a feeling that a lot of people, let's say it gets to 150K, that's it. That's all we get in the bull market. I think there might be some disappointed people, but hey, disappointed because it didn't 10x. It only 5x though, you poor baby. But I think a 10x is not too crazy. Think about the trillions on the sideline. The trillions on the sideline. We just need a couple of those market cap doublings. 1% to 2% to 3% will send this thing into the stratosphere. That's for sure. And I heard about that. What is it, Argentinian president? He's not the president. He's one of the politicians, that Javier, something like that. That guy needs to check his brakes because, listen, I'm all for killing the banks. It's been my mission since I was a young little so-and-so. I hate banks. I hate everything about them. I hate fiat currency. I hate everything about it. So if you go back in history, there's one president, Andrew Jackson, Old Hickory. He claims, his claim to fame, I think it might be on his tombstone or something like that, is I killed the banks. And he did. He whacked a couple central banks that were trying to get started up in the States to no avail. I mean, once he was dead, they just came back. They just played the long game, right? So he also they tried to assassinate him twice before he died. They didn't assassinate him, but they actually tried to assassinate. There was 2 assassinations of Andrew Jackson. Both times the guns didn't fire. So they tried twice. So this Javier in Argentina, man, he's got to check his brakes. And I will be shocked if he survives to president. And I hate saying that, just like I hate saying I'll be shocked if Bobby Kennedy Jr. makes it, because he's got to check his brakes. Because they don't want these people. These people can change everything. We need these people, right? Can you imagine that? Argentina kills the banks, goes into Bitcoin. I mean, I can see South America, like if it was empty like a jug of water, I can see the water of Bitcoin, that is, getting more and more and more. Hillary might get them. Yeah, that's right. The suicide hotline. So I'm worried about that because here's a couple things that might happen. I hope don't happen with Bobby Kennedy, is that something bad may happen to him. Hey, buddy, make sure that's done up. Make that tight or else the stream gets cut. I told you. Make sure that's tight. Can you tighten it, please? Thanks.
I can.
Okay, then you got to go back in. Just tighten it. He's me when I was little. Hey, come here. You can't do that, please. Okay, this stream will get taken down. Anyway, well, there he goes. He spilled my coffee. Before I let you go, where are you going?
I'm going
Okay, this is my kind of. I'm gonna knock again. You come out right away. Something happens to Bobby Kennedy, which lights the fire of the revolution. I think it'll take someone so meaningful, that's so with a lot of positive energy, wanting the change that we all want, something like that to happen to start the revolution. And I by no means want that to happen. I think would be horrible. Anyway, ending on that note. Okay, Duke. I told him you can't come out just with house coats. There's just pipes are blaring. YouTube's very sticky with that, so I get it. Okay, make sure that house coat's on. Come here, Duke. Okay. Are you bearish or bullish? Well, is that because Nanny's right there?
Yeah, Nanny's right there.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for the new pianomattyb OGs helping us build this channel. Much appreciated. Duke, sing these good people out, my boy.
Well, it's another beautiful day on planet Earth. Another, I don't know.
You almost had it. It's pretty good.
We're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected elites. That's right, it's a long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. I run the banks, the boom, the spank, Bitcoin, crypto, hey.
Thanks, buddy.
I have a six-pack, by the way.
Easy.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Have a great day.
When I was younger, I didn't get any sugar or meat.
That's right. Side note. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video.